What's going on? We are the Trophy Husbands. I'm Marcus.
I'm Greg.
I'm Greg.
Who's who? I don't know. Luke and hashtag still Steve, and I'm Nick.
Steve is just that one character in the soap opera that keeps like killing off other characters and coming back
and
as them.
Taking their personalities.
Yeah. And we just see Steve with like a
It's always
Greg's
me
t-shirt.
it's just always me in an eye patch and my same clothes.
No, really all it is you with an eye patch, but you change your shirt to I am Greg, I am Luke, I am Steve.
You just put your name tags over your old name tags.
Hello, my name is...
Really all you have to do to figure it out is you just gotta follow the trail of old name tags.
You just got like a stack of name tags.
I was just about to say, like, it's like an instant.
Just knocking things over with his name tags on the table.
It's like,
Sorry
wait a
about-
minute, let me start peeling these away.
Sorry about my excessively large name tag collection.
I mean, wouldn't it make more sense to have them as Velcro? Because eventually those people are going to come back to life.
But here's the thing.
I mean, if it's a soap opera,
Soap operas
true.
don't make sense. So they don't have to.
The man has a point.
Oh, lordy.
That's the kicker.
So, you guys are listening to, what is it, episode 51 now?
Yeah.
Almost a full year of Trophy Husbands. You poor people that have been with us
So
from number
sad.
one.
What? Fuck out of here.
But let's jump into how we always do, guys. How was everybody's Friday? We're recording on a Sunday, by the way,
Yes,
folks.
we are.
I went to bed. 'Cause new job's dope. It's awesome. But I got work, and I'm sleepy.
New job, who dis?
Yeah.
Luke being a responsible adult,
Right?
what?
Yeah, yeah, it's fucking weird, right? I don't get it. I haven't told anybody about this podcast I run. It's like, how comfortable do I have to be with before I can tell them I do weird shit?
I'd say give it like a 3-month like grace
At
period.
Right.
least a 3 months.
Yeah.
I'd be like 3 years into
It's
like...
weird because like all the guys I like work with, it's like there's probably like 3 or 4 girls in the office, but they all kind of have like the frat bro kind of attitude, but not douchey. Just kind of like, fuck yeah, bro, we're gonna go get this today. Like there's this dude that I work with. I'm not gonna mention it, but he's just like, all right, man, here's what we're gonna do. Today we're gonna go make some sales. Going out here, we're gonna hit this territory. And we're just gonna wreck it, bro. All right,
We're learning information for like T is territory, guys.
Yeah, he's like, we're just gonna wreck it, bro. All right, you ready? Where you stop? We gotta stop. Where we stopping for grub, bro? You hungry? Brought my lunch, dude. Oh, fuck yeah, my man. Save that money. I get you.
Yes!
Just like that.
He's just like super like
hysterical.
dude bro-ish, but he's not just like, yeah!
Yeah, it's just like...
And you're just like, I could fuck with your version of dude bro.
Yeah,
so
I like this.
Yeah,
This works.
yeah.
All right?
We could do bro together.
Yeah. So it's just like everyone's like got that cool attitude. Like, yeah, we're gonna fucking wreck it today. So it's cool. But
Nice.
working at long hours, and then so Friday night I was like, I'm just gonna go to bed. I gotta work in the morning. So
For me, Friday, I didn't do a whole lot. I had to be up early in the morning to go and help my brother move, which ended up being from like 9:30 until close to 6 o'clock yesterday evening. So that was a long day for me. But what I did do was Steve and Mags were throwing a little get-together and everything here at the apartment. So I came down and participated in that for a little bit, for like an hour and a half, playing some Cards Against Humanity, putting back a few beers, and then pretty much Alex got in around like 10:30, quarter to 11, and I just pieced and went to bed.
peed.
Yeah.
Pieced.
Peed.
Himself.
Peed
Peed.
himself.
I peed.
Or
Peed
on
all.
her.
I
And
peed
then-
all over
Well,
the game.
I did offer to him. I said I can poop on your side of the bed while I have off on Friday. He didn't want to tell me which side of the bed he sleeps on.
It's because you're just spiteful because my fire emblem pools.
That's where
No.
you just go boom on both sides.
Well, that's what I said.
That's
I was
what he
like-
said he was going to do.
I
He's
say-
like, tell Alex I said sorry.
Or don't, whatever.
Dead center of the bed.
It's like Always Sunny with the
Oh, God, yeah. I remember that.
poop the bed. They get the poop tested. And the guy's like, they're like, so what does this all mean? Oh no, I just like looking at poop.
Wasn't it?
He was just like a
between,
janitor.
Was it between like Frank and Charlie, right?
Right.
Yes.
And it's like the whole like mystery, kind of like who did it, and then who did it? Yeah, who done it? Like kind of mystery. And then Frank's just like, oh, I pooped the bed. It was me. None of that happened.
I love Frank.
It was just me.
That's like if you're in a situation where you're never going back and you absolutely hate somebody, I think pooping the bed is justified.
Man, which ex-girlfriend am I going to visit?
Can we
Wow.
visit? I just want to poop on someone's bed.
But
Well, even if you sleep by yourself, you always sleep. I always slept on one side of the bed, but eventually I moved towards the middle. I was sleeping.
this is
Yeah.
all
But
mine.
if you could pick out which, you gotta figure out which side of the bed they sleep on. They
Yeah.
always they start sleeping on.
You just
That's-
start, just throwing bombs, kamikaze it, like, you know.
We'll
It's
poop
like
here,
shooting
we'll
fish.
pool
No,
there.
what-
shooting fish in the barrel.
What you need to do, Ray, what you need to do is have a little infinitos beforehand, drink a cup of coffee, and
Oh, fuck.
Well,
Oh, man.
you're getting the spread then.
if it was late my Thursday night,
That'll get you.
we ate at Dairy Queen, which is my first mistake.
Yes.
Dairy Queen and because that was the first day of spring, wasn't it? Like, so they had a special going or something.
I don't know.
Monday was the first day of spring.
I just wanted an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
Okay.
That's the
I
only
mean, if
reason I went.
you go to Dairy Queen and get something other than ice cream, I don't.
You're asking for it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I've never even eaten like Dairy Queen's food, but I feel like it's like the bottom of the totem.
Well,
I mean,
I
fast
got
food.
I got this cheeseburger and
That's
it
your
was
first mistake.
it was a cheeseburger with like this like weird McDonald's esque spicy sauce on the burger,
Like
and I
the
was
Big Mac sauce kind of
I was like eating, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm gonna keep eating this, and I got
I'm gonna
I got-
keep going.
I got
That's how babies are made, Steve.
so I got to the end of it, and we got home, and we were laying in bed, and I was like an hour in, I was like,
Oh god.
oh. So I get to the toilet, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna either vomit or I'm gonna shit myself. I'm gonna vomit, I'm gonna shit myself.
That's
Was
why you
that-
just lay in the bathtub.
So I
and wait for sweet
I couldn't
release.
figure it out. So I was like, I'm gonna force this. I'm gonna go into the shower and take a hot shower, and it's just gonna force something.
It's gonna lube everything up.
Christ.
So, so I let out this rank ass fart. So it's so hot in there, and it's like this cube. It's a cube shaped shower. So it's like it's going back and forth, and eventually it hits my nose, and I'm like, oh, and I'm like, oh god, I got shit too. Ah! So I just go, I get into the toilet, vomit, and then I'm like, no, I got shit.
Are you sure you weren't? Are you sure you weren't me the Saturday after St. Patrick's Day?
That's right.
Luke is so upset right now that he had to hear the
Just killed
story.
all three of us,
Graphic.
Steve.
Steve,
Oh my god.
if you don't,
That's what I imagined, like an Auschwitz gas chamber. Like,
Yeah, just my fart? Yeah, it was bad.
Like gas chambers.
the way you described it, like you throw up, then you shit. The only thing that didn't happen is you didn't die.
But yeah, don't eat at Dairy Queen. Do not eat Dairy Queen at all.
I'm gonna
Unless
put-
you're getting their ice cream. That's fine.
I'm gonna put an asterisk to this, just because, and this is what I've always done. Anytime I have eaten at Dairy Queen, which has been a couple times, because it used to be walking distance of my mom's. I always just got fried food, so
Well, yeah, that's what Maggie got, chicken tenders.
Yeah, that way it's straight out of the freezer into the fryer. Like, you got to do something
burn
dumb
shit
to
out
really
of
mess
frying
that
shit.
up.
my concern here is Steve, as a grown ass man, do you not know you never fart in the fucking shower?
Especially any closed one.
A hot shower that amplifies it. Like you're hotboxing yourself via your own fart, and it's already
Okay,
sticky.
here's how it started. Because I already started with the burgers. Like this tastes funny. I want to keep going. So it's the same concept. I had a fart, but I shouldn't.
Seems like just a series of bad decisions by Steve.
That
I
sounds,
shouldn't do this.
that sounds like
but
man,
anyway.
I only want one drink tonight. 4 drinks later. How did we get here? How did we get here?
Can we make that a book instead of a series of unfortunate events, a series of poor decisions by Steve?
Can it
But
be
yeah,
like
how the
a?
fuck did we get here? Just call
Can,
it
can
that.
it? Can it be? We can get.
Luke
We can
story,
get
part
Gabby
58.
to illustrate it, and it could be like. It could be just really weird shit that happens, but it could be like happy, funny animations.
Well, yeah. I was like, I just remember I was like, Maggie, do you want to eat here? I was like, she was like, yeah, it should be fine.
Why
And I
not?
was like,
Yeah.
and a part of me was like, why did I ask that question? We could just go to like Wendy's or something.
It's right up the road.
We could just go someplace. I know I'm not going to vomit and shit out of my asshole.
You're still running the gambit though. It's fast food, and like
That's true.
every time I eat fast food, I feel like I just ate the most. It's like a toxic waste and barf sandwich. Like I don't know. It's just like when it coming like going in, it's just like this is great, and then
This will be great.
coming out, it's just like the souls of the damned. Like
The only fast food I don't feel like shit after would probably be Subway. That's the only.
Well, that's
fast
'cause
food-
you
You
know,
get
like-
actual vegetables.
Yeah,
not
exactly.
ones that are just kind of like
I mean,
pre-made onto a
that-
sandwich.
at
You
one
watch them
or
literally put it
wilted,
together.
or like wilted lettuce.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
At one point in time, their bread was made with the same agent as fucking yoga mats, though. It was edible. The thing was, like, it helped cook the bread. No, it helped the bread.
Rise.
I don't think it was rise. I think it was just, like, stay preserved and stay, like,
Stay fresh longer.
stay fresh longer. And they got a lot of backlash, so they had to, like, change the formula. But yeah, it had the same fucking agent as yoga mats in it.
Well, now it doesn't, and that's why you always go for the whole grain. Like,
Nah. They got better choices than whole grain.
yeah, I go for the whole grains. You know, I get my fiber. That
Honey
way I
wheat.
don't have,
They
like...
got honey wheat though. Honey
That's
wheat's
true,
the
that
shit.
is a good one.
I get the I think it's, like, 3 cheese Italian or something like that.
The one that kills me is when anyone gets the flatbread. I'm like, that's not a sub.
That's good on like if you get like if you go to a Subway, it's all day breakfast. It's perfect for that.
Well, for breakfast, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never had Subway breakfast.
It's just eggs.
Yeah. Eggs, ham, cheese, bacon, you know.
This is what I like about Subway though. So like at least at Subway you like they pull out the tray, you know it's all pre-made
That I want this and this. And
pre-made
this.
shit.
Yeah.
But at least like if you go to a Wendy's or McDonald's or
You know
like,
that
a
stuff's
Burger
been, like,
King,
cooking
they're
in the
like
back.
it's all hidden. You're like there's little gnomes back there
You know
just
that-
working on something.
You know that stuff has been Wendy's the other week? Oh, God, that's right. That's right.
Oh, all right. So we go to Wendy's, right? And the guy, we're behind this Audi, and Steve, it's just me and Steve. We're just bullshitting out of nowhere. Steve just like, holy shit! And I'm like, what? He's just like, that guy just ordered 7 Frosties. And I'm like, Steve, he drives an Audi. He knows how to live.
Well, no, it wasn't just that. I think he bought like 7 20-piece chicken nuggets too.
He did, and I
Bro
remember
was going to party.
You ordered
Sounds like a
the.
good night to me. Like, I
7
got
Frosties.
unlimited nuggets and chocolate frosties. Yeah, I'm having
All
a great
day
time.
long.
He's just gonna wake up tomorrow in a fucking glaze, just like.
He just like puts all the Frosties in the freezer. He's like, all right, I'm good for a week.
I wake up with like chicken nuggets like right next to my face, and he's like, no,
No, he wakes up. He wakes up. He's like, "Oh my God, what happened last night?" Like chicken nugget hangover.
Yeah.
And then that guy
Best.
ordered like 100 chicken nuggets or something. So Steve goes up. He's just like, "Yeah, can I get a chicken nugget meal?" And you hear the hesitance in the guy's voice. He's just like, I don't know if I can do that for you right now.
We just ran out.
Pretty much, because fucking Audi guy came to party, ordered all the chicken nuggets and 7 fucking Frosties, and he's tearing shit up today on a Sunday.
Hey, you do you, bro.
Oh,
You
that
Feel
was
bad
fun.
for his toilet pipes.
Ain't that? Yeah, I'm about to say if Steve thought he had it bad from Dairy Queen,
But that plumber's making bank, though.
Right?
but all right. Tangents aside, then, if no one has anything to add for Friday, let's jump into Saturday.
No one cares.
Wait. Let's see. Friday, true. Hung out with you guys. We played Secret Hitler.
Yep.
Before I hung out with you guys, I popped over to the Parliament. They were doing open mic poetry. Read there. It was kind of like a, oh shit! Like I saw somebody's, my friend Lexi posted on her Instagram because she does a lot of stuff with them.
So you were
And-
stalking someone on Instagram. Hey, girl.
No, I was just scrolling
Hey,
through.
girl, hey!
I see your new post is up. I'm gonna like that.
Oh, I see that
2
you're-
seconds after it was posted.
According
Yeah.
to my Tinder, you are 2 miles away from me. I swiped right. What about you? Why didn't you? Alright, girl, fine. That's cool. I'll see you there.
Someone sounds needy.
Yeah.
That picture of you and I, where it's just like when you unfollowed your Tinder request, and they popped up.
Yeah. when they unmatch you on Tinder, but you keep following them anyway.
Yeah, and it's just me looking really concerned, and Luke's like
yeah.
creeping on me.
Let me find it real quick.
But no, like I saw my friend's post, and she's like, "Come join us." And I was like, "Oh shit, they're at the Parliament." So I had nothing prepared. I had nothing that I was just like, man, I'll read this. And I just kind of like hopped in my car because I was coming down here anyway to hang out with you guys.
Yeah.
So, hopped in my car, popped in there quick for like an hour, read 2 pieces, hung out, came here, played Secret Hitler, which was fun. Played
I
some
was
Cards
gone
Against
before that.
Humanities. Which Cards Against Humanities kept getting darker and darker. I mean, it
really
does, but like
did.
it was getting like personally dark. Like it was just like, woo.
Oh,
So,
well, I can't remember that one. That one I threw down on you, and I'm like...
yeah.
I was like-
I fucking remember that shit. I was like, damn, Nick. Like,
I can't remember which one I threw down, but I was just like, I know this will get it.
no, it was like what
I
ended
brought
my...
napalm to the party.
Yeah, he fucking did.
Yeah.
Put it in the punch and the fucking Chex Mix. It was like what ended my last relationship, and Nick put down saying "I love you," and I was like, "God damn, it
That's right.
got dark in here
right.
fast." Go back and listen to interviews, folks.
Heyo! Plug in for ourselves. That works.
Hey man, got a plug for me, got a plug for you, got a plug for all of us. I'm the plug. But
Yeah.
Butt plug?
Just had to go there.
no,
Sorry,
That's-
first thought when you say plug, I go butt plug.
that's Luke's job because we know he likes butt stuff.
It's my favorite.
It's all that hair. It's really.
My hair is a butt plug? Is that what you're saying? How does that work?
I'm
It
saying,
is now.
I'm saying your hair makes a cushioning for the butt. For
What?
the butt.
I'm
It's a
so
cushion
confused.
for the butt.
I'm trying to figure out the semantics of how this works. Like, where is my head going?
I'm saying-
and why is it cushioned? Why does it need who needs this cushion of my hair?
I'm with
It's,
Luke. I'm
it's also a
confused.
good cleaner for down there too,
It's like a giant Q-tip. God damn it.
for your butthole.
Get your 2-pack of Luscious Luke's at Kmart today. Your butthole will be sparkling clean. You can eat off of it or eat it in general. Luscious
Heyo!
Luke's.
Luscious Luke's.
I'm not cheap.
Now
motherfucker.
Now a new Rain Fresh and Lavender.
Ooh.
And we also have unscented.
You know, if you're into that.
Oh, Lord.
Fucking whatever. I don't have a clever retort for that.
You don't.
Whatever. I'm done.
So,
How do you make sentences, Luke?
I forgot.
so then, Saturday, we were having kind of a part 2 of Friday. Different crew and everything over, but ended up being myself, Maggie and Steve, Steve Stein, Luke and Greg, Lopez and Bianca. At one point, because we were just pretty much like it was a replay of Friday because we were sitting around playing Cards Against Humanity. At one point, we went down to the Hound then, and Beck then joined for a little bit. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what time everyone else crashed, but I went until like around 3:30 or 4, and then I'm just like, all right, I'm heading up. But
It was about that. Then we walked.
I think it got
Here
like
was
pretty.
here was my one issue with Beck. She came in and she was like, "Can I have a beer?" I was like, "Yeah, that's fine. Just replace it. Just put the next one in."
Put one to cool, yeah.
And she's like, "The Yingling box is empty," and then throws it at me. I'm like, "There's a Bud Light box behind you with beer in it. Put it in the
That's it.
fridge."
What you should have done? You should have been like politely just take the beer out of her hand. You get water now.
Exactly.
Just sober up.
Since you want to be a dick, you can sit in the corner.
It was starting to turn into daycare for a little bit.
Believe it?
Yeah, she was like, remember the one we was maybe like a month ago where you and I went
Yeah.
totally on just whatever, and then Beck cut me off. The tables had kind of turned. Like I was pretty drunk, but Beck was kind of like just. I showed up to the bar and she's like, she comes outside on to smoke a cigarette, and we're just talking. Me and Nick are talking, and she's like, "Oh my God, how was Iceland? Come in!" And I was like, "I can't. I'm smoking a cigarette right now." She's like, "But you gotta tell me all about it." Like, all right, fine. And then like runs away. Like, goes sits down at the bar.
Nah, she was Beck being Beck, you
yeah,
know.
it's Beck being Beck. I love Beck. This is not knocking her. So I go up to talk to her. But so I was like, "Dude, Iceland was so awesome." She's like, "Yeah, wait a second." And she's like, "But and then she stopped being able to make sentences. So I think she sobered up a little bit by the time she got back here.
Yeah, because she did manage to say in a full sentence, "Is it okay if I come back over to your place?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's
How
fine."
long did it take her? Like 8 years? Like
No,
8
like she
years?
said it. She said it pretty much like how I just did.
Is it okay?
Okay. No, it wasn't that bad.
But when I was like trying to tell her about it, she was like so loopy brained and just like, oh, I'm like, I'm gonna wait till another time. That's cool. I appreciate you.
You're like, I could tell you all about Iceland, but you're not going to
Yeah,
remember.
because then I'm gonna have to do it again next time I see you.
Then Maggie and I are doing arts and crafts while you guys come
Oh,
back
yeah,
in.
you guys are
And
doing...
I'm like, I got like the scissors like next to me, and people are just sitting down next to me, like, whoa, let me grab the things out of the way, so you're not like shoving a scissors up your ass. Like, let's not.
That's the kind of fun stuff Luke's all about.
Oh my god, why do you have to be this way, Nick? Why are you like this?
Wait, what the fuck did I miss?
Yeah, I was.
Because Steve's taking about sisters going up the butt, and I'm like, that's the kind of butt stuff Luke's all about.
Oh.
Why?
Oh.
Scissor butt.
That's
Scissor
no.
butt. Scissor butt.
Say the word scissors butt?
That's
Yeah.
one thing I don't think anyone should experiment with. Is scissors.
Scissors.
up
No.
your butt.
No.
I don't think
People have
anyone
done weirder.
I mean, I think someone should save them from themselves if they're shoving scissors. up their
Agreed.
butt. Or bottles that
Natural
break up
selection is
their
going to
butt.
take care of them anyway. Like, so.
So Darwin
I don't know.
Awards.
I really didn't know BMA Painless books was a real thing. I thought.
Oh,
it was
no,
just-
that was a real thing, dude.
Yeah. That was real. And we're not
was
going to
a
talk
real
about
thing?
it, and we're going to move on.
Yeah, I'm with Marcus on this. That never happened.
Wait, did you
dark
guys
right now,
actually
but
watch
okay.
it? That's the only thing I want to.
Yes, because David showed it to
No.
me back in the day in high
Okay.
school.
BMA Paleolithics.
Don't look it up. Don't look it up.
This isn't one of those, like, don't look it up.
Like, seriously, don't.
No. This is like Luke, don't do meth. Like, don't. Just
Don't
don't.
do it. All right.
Don't look up
that.
blue waffles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not one of those cases.
Like,
Got 2 worlds, 1 cup.
lemon party.
Oh, God.
Yeah, like these are all things that you can look up and still feel like a normal human being again.
There's no coming back from this.
No.
It's like there was this movie where it was like the several faces of death or something like that, or it's like 50 faces of death. I forget what it was, but
50
like
Shades of Death.
anyways, it was like a VHS.
Mr. Death will see you
and you can only find it at, like select rental stores, and like it had like like real deaths on it and
Like
stuff.
small films, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
messed up.
That's fucking weird.
Like
that.
there was one I
Weird,
remember
dismissive.
where it was like they had a monkey and they just like they put its head in like a little trap type thing and they just bashed its head in.
Oh
and ate
my
its brains.
God.
Christ.
And then another one was like a gas chamber for someone that was like what was it?
Like someone on death row, or
Yeah, someone on death row. But I think later on it came out that it was fake. Like
God, I would
like
hope
I
so.
thought,
Yeah.
like I think BMA Pain Olympics was fake too, but maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know, and I don't want to find
I've
out.
heard it's fake, but at the same time, I've heard like things where they're like, "No, it's real," and I'm just like, I want to believe it's fake, but at the same time, it looked really realistic.
Yeah.
Did they turn that on at Paul's house? Is that where it was?
No, it was at Boss's house.
All right. Anyways, let's jump from BMA.
Yeah. Segue.
Segways are weird.
Weird, dismissive, weird, dismissive.
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful Buffington.
Back to Luke's Q-tips for assholes.
Luscious Luke's.
I was actually going to bring it into the factor of many people can take a deep breath because Trump Care didn't get passed at all this week.
Yay, now on to his shit tax bill.
And he's going golfing again today.
Who gives a fuck? I just want to like stand behind him with an air horn and just like, beep, like every time he goes to
It's
swing.
right in the back,
Every time he goes
right
to
in the middle
talk.
of the backswing.
Yeah.
I want to tell America that we're going to be.
Does that count as freedom of speech? Oh, it's expression. So like,
Yeah,
it's
it'll work.
expression. I'm just being a dick. Yeah. Get him out of here. Get the air horn out of here.
Bringing the dancing lobsters.
I want dancing lobsters. I paid for dancing lobsters.
I figured out a way
They
to
gotta be
lure
huge.
Trump out of the White House. We just like grill up some dry ass steak and then like put it in front of his bed, and like just put bunch,
With a bottle of ketchup next
just slowly lead him outside, and then
You gotta make
trap
sure
him
it's
under a
Trump
box.
steak, though.
We got Looney Tunes this shit. Where's the Roadrunner? Okay.
Meet me.
One Wiley. We need you now.
Why?
At the same time, then after that we get
Coyote?
Penson, and that's a little more scary if you ask me.
It's
Super
okay. I can make
genius.
more fun of the mother fact, but
God, that's true.
A
That's
literal motherfucker.
True. Oh, hey,
Ew.
Marcus coming in with the swings.
So Saturday.
Oh yeah, that's true. You were down in Baltimore.
was
What
down in
happened?
Baltimore.
Right.
Well.
Need to know.
So, first of all,
I need to know.
we get, Lizzie and I went to Eric's show with him, which we didn't know was going to be an eternity. And even he felt bad. He was just like, yeah, I'm sorry this takes forever.
Does he just have a long set, or were other acts like?
No, he just had a long set. It was
Yeah.
just like, they wanted him to play, but they wanted him to play like a 3-4 hour set.
Oh
Holy
wow!
shit.
Not like his
Well,
normal like half hour
Good for
set.
him, but like,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, like, so at one point, I literally went and took a nap in the car.
That's one
I
way to
love
do
you,
it.
bro, but
Yeah. No, we hung out. We hung out for a bit. It was at this place called High Tops. It's actually a really nice bar.
it's right where near where I work. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
nice.
it's nice.
We got some pizza, hung out. They had these super awesome couches in the back part of the bar. So it's just like these giant leather couches that you sink into. So we're like lounging all over these couches and stuffing our face with pizza, and it was pretty good. It was pretty nice.
Marcus, they got two bitches on his arm.
But
Just
hey, yo,
like,
girl.
yeah, mhm.
Hand me a slice of that white pizza
you're
real
just
quick.
like Xander Cage, you're just like him.
Oh God!
I don't know who that is.
I forgot about us watching that on
Triple
Friday.
X.
So bad. So bad.
I still think after not really watching that movie, but
Yeah.
like taking quick glances at it, I was like, they should really do a Xander Cage and John Wick mashup movie.
They should not. John Wick's awesome. Triple X is dumb. No.
We're sitting there watching Triple X, and I think I turned to Steve, and I was just like, how does this all tie in Fast and the
Get
Furious?
the fuck
And
out of
we
here.
started laughing.
Yeah, how does it? Tell me.
There was a okay. Like,
Because
there was a rumor a long time ago that Triple X was the sequel to the Fast and the Furious, but it wasn't. So,
but then why is Ice
But he
Cube in
knows
it?
this.
yeah,
Luke has disproved this. It's actually Vin,
just a theory. No, it's not real.
Vin Diesel's twin brother.
Fake sequel. Fake sequel.
Vin
Did it
Diesel,
happen?
Vin Diesel and Twin Diesel. He doesn't even have his
He's a
real
clone.
name. It's just Twin Diesel.
Vincent Diesel and Twinsent Diesel.
Twinston
Sir-
Diesel
Sir
sounds like the kid that got beat up all the time.
It's like that.
Twinsent, give me your lunch money. Twinsent.
It's like the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror, where the evil Bart's living in the attic,
Yes, exactly.
and they just feed him fish heads.
Oh,
I remember that one.
And he was like all weird and crazy.
He took a bird and a pigeon and he sewed them together.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds
It
like
was fun.
Twinston.
It was funny because
I
the bird
just, like-
flew and then flew right into the window with the rat going.
It sounds like something Twinsent would do.
Fucking Twinston's out here.
Twinsent. So I've watched probably a handful of episodes of The Simpsons in my life. I don't dislike it. Just like
I don't know. It's like one of those things. It's like I get it, but like, no, I understand.
For me,
I prefer South Park if we're going.
For me, it's like any
dark
show, and
cartoons.
South Park's included in this, Family Guy's included in this, Futurama's included in this. Like, they all have their hit and miss episodes. Like, some of them are spot on, and other ones are just like, okay.
Yeah. Same with like. Out of all the Seth MacFarlane stuff, I really like American Dad the best.
Oh, it is. It really is.
It's for
See,
somebody
American
like,
Dad didn't do that much for me, like, ever. Like, 1 or 2 episodes. But
Roger is the best part.
Roger is fantastic, and just like
Roger reminds me of Luke.
Yeah, stop it. I
can see
I'm
that.
an alien.
No, because he's always just looking to be loved.
Yeah.
do you need
I
your
love to
pecan
love.
sandies?
I love to love.
Can't say it.
I need my pecan sandies.
I could see.
With all the different aliases, and except for Luke wouldn't even change. He would just add the name Luke into it somewhere. Like, Larissa
Yeah.
Luke here.
See, I don't watch enough American Dad to.
Oh,
like,
you got-
do this
if
to
you
me.
saw
I know who
Roger-
Roger is, but like, so I'm just kind of like befuddled. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Oddly enough,
this is the what the fuck. Luke just being like, what the fuck
What the
is
fuck?
everyone saying? It's like,
oddly enough,
but this time it has nothing to do with you guys being old. It's just, I don't get you. Why are you the way you are?
whatever.
Whatever. I'll give it a-
Out of all the Seth MacFarlane cartoons, for some reason, Family Guy's alright. Cleveland Show's,
That was a big turd.
Yeah, it was.
but American Dad just feels way smarter than the other two. But they're all written by the same people.
Yep.
Well, you know, American Dad's not even on Fox anymore. It's on TBS. It's new.
Oh, is that its new home? Because I knew they
Really?
were doing
Yeah.
reruns at one point. But
Yeah, and
is
the-
that the new home now?
That's the new home for American
I
Dad.
like how all of his shows keep on getting picked up by other networks and revitalizing. Because remember, Cartoon Network, Adult
yeah.
Swim, legitimately
Revitalized
revitalized Family Guy because
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
canceled.
yeah. It had gone off the air for like almost like 2-3 years.
Yeah,
and then they
like,
picked
yeah.
it up, and they got a spike in viewers, and then they're just like, oh, I guess we could bring
it back.
You know, if you really want it back, bro, we could do it for you.
Well, the thing I like about American Dad is there's like an ongoing story in it. There is like ongoing stories in it. Like,
Yeah.
Like Stan progressively becomes more liberal as the show goes on.
Yeah, because he's like crazy.
He's crazy conservative, like believes in all this, whatever conservatives believe in. That's what he believes in. But that, like,
Wow,
his-
thank you for the specificity. Like,
Like,
what did them think?
how do you know it's a dog, Steve? Cause it's not a fucking cat. That's how we know this. Same logic, same line of thinking.
Oh my
But
god.
anyway, back to the weekend.
We keep getting sidetracked.
Right, so after you take your nap,
Yeah, I take my nap in the car. All of our stuff is in the car, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna go take a nap. So I was in the back seat, slumped, had my hoodie over the window, because there was like the street lights, not the street lights, but the parking lot lights from the parking lot next to us was beaming in. So I'm like half asleep, and then I didn't know the show was done, so they were coming out. It was me, Eric, and Lizzie to put the stuff back in the car. So I'm like 75% asleep, like I'm just like listening to my music, whatever. And then I hear the back open for the fucking for the hatch, and I had a heart attack because it's just like I'm asleep, and then I know it's like, and I'm like, the fuck is going on? The aliens are invading! Like, oh god!
this
And
is how it ends.
yeah, like I just
Timonium, Maryland.
yeah.
Marcus looks at the window, there's a giant laser beam coming down from the sky.
It's like, ah! This is not a drill.
There's zombies everywhere.
Meanwhile, I'm like, what the fuck was in that pizza? Damn.
Exactly.
Godzilla's coming out of the water.
Did they lace that pizza? Like, the fuck? Is there acid in that
Yeah,
pizza?
the first time Marcus did acid.
Hopefully the last, if that's what the fuck is happening. I don't want to know.
I like it.
I want, okay, I want to know, but I don't want to find out.
You don't want to experience it firsthand.
I don't. I'm just like, it's going to be weird, it's going to be trippy, it's going to be like a whole it's in you thing. Like,
This is my thing. I think you just have to accept that you're weird and then just go into it.
You just have to be like, wait, what the fuck is going on? Oh, wait, yeah, I did drugs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why this shit's happening. It's like,
oh, no.
Yeah.
I totally accept that I'm fucking weird. Like, that's part of life. Like,
Hashtag be smart, get weird.
goddamn right. But it's like when the drugs are in you and you can't get them out. Like
you just gotta send it out.
yeah,
It's
like
the
when,
concept
like
of-
the other weekend when I was talking about how I drank too much. I didn't realize how much I drank. I can't undrink that drink. Like, it's in me. I can try
you
and
could pull the
puke.
trigger, but yeah.
perhaps.
But depending on how long it's been,
True,
It's
the
not
infection
really-
already
oh,
yeah,
there.
like
that's the thing. Like, I saw this one meme, and it was just like, man, these edibles ain't shit. And then it was like 1 hour later, and they're looking out of a car window, but it's over a field, and you see airplane wings. And it's just like, yeah, I'd fucking believe it. Like,
whoa.
But yeah.
Reality is all changed.
Well, I don't know.
Don't
For
do
me,
drugs, kids, or do whatever. I don't care.
Like,
Not promote the use of drugs on the trophy husbands.
I'm not.
Word.
I'm not saying like all like they're good or bad or whatever.
Yeah,
I obviously, certain ones like not to fuck with.
Yeah.
Like don't do crocodile. Like
this my one fear is one day I'll do it, and then that'll be the day some type of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
It's actually happening. You're like, no, it's just.
This isn't happening.
This is a bad shit, man.
all you need to do is take 2 tabs. We're gonna go to the sweet rave in the woods, and yeah, we drove 4 hours. We'll be fine.
Take you to a
fine.
safe space. We're taking you to a safe space.
That
Freaking
doesn't
out,
sound
man.
Like a safe space. I would never, even if I were like the sober one, I would
God, that
never
sounds
pack
like an
my
awful
car with like
horror
4
movie.
other people tripping balls.
Oh,
And then trying to have to keep track of them in a rave in the woods. That sounds like a nightmare.
oh
Like,
God, I got this image of like this awful. You know, there's like torture horror movies. I got an
God.
image of like this guy goes out with his friends. Like we're gonna take you to a safe space. I'll be your guide or whatever. And they're
then
like,
I'll be your
They get
spiritual
like
guide.
kidnapped or something.
yeah, like oh God. Ugh.
Stop giving me nightmares, Steve.
You can see
Marcus
it though,
wakes
right?
up from his
Absolutely.
thud of the trunk. Then what?
Looks like I want the story.
I want to
damn it.
know what's happening.
Well, they're gonna take Marcus to a safe
Did
space.
you die in the safe space?
Fuck you! No, I didn't die. Alright, so we finally get to where we're going. Everybody's like,
All right, back on Saturday.
yeah. Saturday, part 23.
Exactly.
But no, we get there, and then we're hanging out, playing some video games, whatever, and then everybody else shows up, and we start making, like, this stuff called diamond juice, and it's all really, really tasty, and everybody starts drinking, and, like,
Sounds like it would hurt.
a little
Diamonds.
bit. A
You told
little
us
bit.
about diamond juice.
Sounds like
I
a
think.
waste of diamonds. Fucking sell
Right.
them.
Yeah, I have.
Be pooping diamonds.
That's
Yeah.
what I had at the cast
Shit
party.
diamonds.
Okay.
Yeah. So we make the diamond juice, and we're having a grand old time. And then, like, by the time we get to power plant, things are looking pretty dicey.
Oh, word?
There was like 2 cups of diamond juice and a few shots, and it was like it was kind of like one of those. Yeah, let's do some shots. And then as soon as we're just like, that's a great idea. It's like the Ubers and Lyfts are here, so it's just like shots, like really quick, like
Just
Eric
throw
and I
them
just
out
like
before you get out,
bam, 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 bam.
Bam,
And
bam, bam. Shot, shot, shot.
It
shot.
seemed like a good idea at the time.
it really did. And then we get there and we finally get to where we're going, and there's a group of us, and it was just like everyone is dancing and fucked up and like yeah, it's just
Sounds
like
like a good time.
Yeah.
it really was. I had a weird experience though. So I was dancing and I got hit on by 2 men. Now,
Been there.
it was how they did this, and I was just like, the fuck? Like, I'm dancing. I think I was dancing with Lizzie. I felt somebody grab my butt, and I'm like, no. Don't like this shit. Turn around. It's like 2 men, and I'm like, do I fight them?
Can I help you?
That's like the thing. Like,
What's protocol here?
yeah! Like, I don't know what the fuck to do! I'm just like, if I fight these 2 men, like, if I fight these 2, like, it's not gonna look well regardless of what I do.
Hey,
I
Yeah.
just punched a gay guy in the face. Like,
Yeah!
hate crime,
Like
yeah.
a double hate, and they're like
Hate crime
these strong
squared.
dudes, and I'm just like, I could probably take both of them. Like, I don't like fighting. I've never been one for fight. I got in like 1 fight, and I gave somebody a concussion with a saucepan. But that's a different story.
All right, now you gotta hear the story.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you cannot just say that and then, like, we'll talk about that later.
We're gonna cue that up next.
But yeah, I'm like, it happened, and I was kind of like looked at him like, can you fuck off? But I'm sitting there, I'm like, do I fight? Like, if I fight them, like you said, like if I fight them, boom, hate crime. Like, I mean, like no matter how I spin this, no matter how much good PR I can try, and like, but no, he grabbed my butt. Like there was 2 of them, and I was outnumbered, and I didn't feel safe, and like all of the shit. That other, you like, this
Throwing
is,
this punch is not going to be a good idea.
Yeah.
It's not going to
Yeah.
end well for anybody.
it really
including
isn't,
myself.
but like if I threw the punch and then I got beat up, like
Yeah.
I just got beat up by 2 dudes.
Yeah, like secretly they actually know Krav Maga. Whatever.
Yeah, Krav Maga and like
and
Brazilian
they beat the-
Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah, they beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, like I just got beat up by 2 waifish dudes in a nightclub. Like, if that doesn't sound like some like fucking weird shit from Atlanta, I don't know what the fuck does.
I mean, my mentality, because I've had similar, nothing quite like that, but I've had similar where I've been felt up or a guy's just started hitting on me like straight up, and I'm like, I have had it where not on the dance floor, but guy grabbed me when I was like walking through, and I'm just like, I turned around and instead of going the angry route like you're saying, like I just looked at him like, thanks, but not into it.
I just kind of turned around and gave him a dirty look and was just like, fuck off. But I was so confused.
I would try to swindle a drink or 2 out of it. That's because I'm a whore, but
Hey, boy, you buy it?
yeah,
We see you've done this before, Luke.
Yes.
I may have.
Let's see how far this goes. Let's see how many drinks I can get out of this.
And then Luke's just like, excuse me, I have to go to the bathroom quick, and then just doesn't.
Yeah, it's like, all right, next bar, let's go. Come on, quick.
It's all caps. No,
Get out now.
no
Explanation.
no explanation, no punctuation, just all caps. Like, we have to leave the bar now. We have to go. We have to get the hell out of here. I'll explain later. I'm at the bar right now.
This is all. This is all in a business card Luke hands out before he leaves.
So I have my actual business cards, and then I have these for like my friends. Like, you know what time it is.
It
Doesn't have to say a thing.
It's
Just
Luke was trying to get Drake's up game in again time.
It's just the
Great fucking like.
Con?
No, not a con. I was going the opposite. Like, you know, what was it called? The angel shots. Did you guys hear about that? Like with women, there's a bar,
yeah.
The bar in Australia, or I think it was Australia.
I think it was
If like woman's out on a date, they go to the bartender and they say, "I'd like a green angel shot," which means like they're gonna call an Uber to go get them, or like I need a red angel shot, which means like I think I've been drugged or some sort
Yeah,
of,
yeah,
and
I've
then
seen
they
that.
call the cops. So it could be like that, like business cards, like help me.
please help me.
Yeah, exactly. Right, yeah.
I mean, it's
We need to go now.
Help me, socially awkward situation.
It's time to go.
yeah,
Yeah.
like just get a couple cards made. Like go over to, like Staples or Office Max. It's relatively cheap. Just get some cards made, so then when you're out with your friends and somebody hands you a card, you're just like, "This is not a drill. We have to get the fuck out of here."
This is not
Don't
a
say
drill.
anything. Don't look at each other. Just look at the card.
So I'm just getting my business card now.
What I can see though is like Luke at one point like handing out his actual business card and then getting his beer or weekend business cards mixed up and giving like a client that card
Oh my
instead.
You know what's
It's
really-
just like I'm selling somebody some shit, and they're just like, it's just a send help now.
We like to joke at the office.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Inside joke. Don't worry about it.
This is like one of those things. I'm gonna be scrolling through Facebook and like on BuzzFeed, there's gotta be a thing. Somebody made business cards to say we need to get out of the bar.
Exactly.
Now on Forbes top 100 list, we're like, those fuckers took our fuck them.
It's genius.
So genius. Somebody's
you
gonna
copyright
steal.
it?
Copyright trophy
Yes.
husband saying
Yeah.
right now.
Yep.
Intellectual material.
Yes.
Exactly.
But yeah, so that was really just fucking odd. I don't know.
Say, hey, fuck off.
Pretty
Anything-
much.
Did anything happen after that? Or
No, they just kind of looked at
Just
me
kinda
like, "What you trying to do, bro?" And I just gave them a really dirty
trying to
look,
have
like,
you not touch my butt.
"Yeah, that's my intellectual property."
I don't, know,
off.
I don't think intellectual.
I was about to say, I don't know if intellectual is the right one there, yeah.
What? My ass is smart. Get it?
That's where
Intellectual?
Marcus keeps the two halves of his brain.
That's why it's so big. I said it.
God, science doesn't work that way. You're gonna have to just-
I love that Luke is just like
No.
shit on this. Shit.
The entire episode of Luke of all people is just like, this doesn't
I
work.
think it's like
This isn't how that
because,
works
like,
at all.
Like with my job, like the office environment is very positive, very like fuck yeah, we're gonna go do this kind of stuff. Like yeah, So I gotta get it all out today, like my negative shit right now. It's like, nope, fuck that. Nope.
No, you guys are dumb.
That's stupid. Dumb, bro.
Yeah, but other than that, it was just kind of like everybody's dancing and there's drinks and then like people are kissing each other. It's like,
That's what
Yeah,
I do like kissing each other.
Something funny. Maggie comes into the kitchen and Steve and
Back,
Beck are in the kitchen
boning.
and they're kissing and they just stop like pull away from each other. And she goes, "Your mouth smells like cigarettes." And Maggie's like, I said to Maggie, I was like, why did they bother stopping? It's like we're all fucking adults. Like we all know what's going on. It's not like
Oh no, Mom found me out.
You're making out in the kitchen.
oh,
Is it still funny to yell, "Get a room"? Get a room. I did it.
yes. That's when you just walk up and they stop and you just like touch them and just like, all right, hot tag, I'm in. Who's trying to swap?
Well, I don't know. It's still like the embarrassing thing of being caught. Is like I remember. Well, this is a little more extreme, but like there was one time my friend Lucas, like he'd have like parties at his house.
are we talking about you, Luke?
Yes.
No.
He's hiding behind
Talking about
Lucas.
me at my friend Lucas's house. So me and this girl were
Lucas.
like,
My friend Lucas.
I mean, you could have thought of a more creative name.
It's like if I was at my friend Mark's house.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Was
Go
it-
ahead. I really.
Was
Wait,
it?
we know a Mark too.
Was
Let
his
me shit
name
on
Lucas
you.
Coover?
Yeah, totally.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm just being a dick.
No, it's fine. So it's like me and this girl, we had nowhere to go to hook up, and it's like he's like, "Don't you fucking go in my room." It's like, "Oh, fine, damn it." It's the middle of summer, so naturally you go in the bathroom, and the window's open. You know, there's like the blinds chased back. Didn't think about to move that. So everyone comes and walks right by the window and just starts staring. It's like, oh shit. I can't do anything.
That's weird.
That's more extreme.
That is definitely more.
But I just love your logic with Beck and Steve. You're like, they should just kept going. So I did. She was not about it.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah, she's like, okay, it's like, okay, yeah, it's fine. I don't mind.
We done here, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, so. But everyone's making out on the dance floor.
Yeah,
I'm still trying to get Marcus to finish this.
I was about to say, yeah,
story.
No, it's just like people making out on the dance floor, and like there's drinks being spilled, and they were handing out these green like light tubes things, and it's like they were like pulsating, so everybody's like stealing everybody else's light tubes and shit, and we're like bopping each other and shit, and we're just like going crazy.
Lightsaber battles.
And then at one point, we're all on stage. And we're all trying to dance on stage, and the bouncer's like, "You need to get the fuck off the stage." It's like, "You're a fun killer! Don't tell me how to live my life!"
Buzzkill.
Yeah.
Seems like every time you go to.
Yeah, it
Doesn't have
does.
a dick. That's I mean, like, all the nightclubs, it's just like, all the girls, regardless of what they look like, can pile on stage. You could be like, is she like a Greco-Roman wrestler? Like, oh god, and like, yeah.
Is Joan Rivers back from the dead?
Oh. Wow.
But it's just like, man, like, ugh, like. But at the minute, so it's just like, oh, that guy has balls. He's on stage. That's extraction team.
Nope. Get him out of here.
Gotta take him down.
Got dangly pits in between those legs. Get him out.
Yep, too much testosterone. Too much testosterone.
They actually have a built-in SWAT team. They don't. It just like
They
comes
start
down.
like radioing in like two fingers
like-
on the ear.
There's like 4 guys that hang from a ceiling at every nightclub over top the stage. They're like, all right, press the button.
Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible extraction.
Yeah. they
We gotta get you off the stage, sir.
they come down with these giant poking sticks to like nudge them off the stage. Like, you know you can't be here.
Cattle prod.
Yeah, like cattle prod are like the fucking improv show when people sucked and they had the cane to like yank them off. Just,
Oh, yeah.
You yank them by the neck off the stage. Just like, you can't be. You got a penis. Sorry. Nope. No gender rights today.
I actually wouldn't mind that job, being the SWAT guy that hangs from the ceiling. You should be like playing on your phone most of the time until someone's like, press the button. Oh shit.
Put the button.
This is not a drill.
More Fire Emblem.
There's a dick on the stage. A dick on the stage.
This is not a drill.
We got a code, Willy.
I don't know. I'm kind of out of it today. It's funny, but I can't physically laugh right now. I don't know why.
I can just see the reaction on your face. You're just like, yeah.
He's like, well, the thing is, like, you see it, it's like, I want to laugh, but I just can't.
I don't know. I'm not like
Can we
hungover.
teach this robot how to laugh?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
No, I know.
This is what 1 week of
it's
a grown-up job has done to
Yeah,
Luke.
I feel fine. Like I'm not hungover, like even tired anymore. It's kind of like, that's cool.
Yeah,
I like it.
Everyone's going like crazy in his drinks, and I'm pretty sure poor Gio had half a drink just spilled on top
poor
of him.
dude.
Like,
I feel like
What is-
Gio always gets drinks spilled on him, though.
maybe you should just wear a poncho to the club next time.
I mean, that's kind of what I've always felt like whenever Topher's around. Like, I need to just be wearing a poncho.
That's because he's notorious.
A
Yes.
poncho that says sperm donor.
You ain't wrong, bro.
You ain't wrong.
That sounds like something that like a weird bachelor party would have. Like, because if you think about it, bachelorette parties, they have all the weird, just like penis,
Penis gummies.
yeah. But like a bachelor party would just be like, so me and my bros, we all
Badge
got
gummies?
we all got sperm donor. Sperm donor ponchos. Matching one, but the bride's one. I mean, not the bride's. The groom's one actually. We got him a special one. It's customized. It has a tie on the sperm, so you know he's like the head.
He's
sperm.
the guy, yeah.
He's the
You
guy,
know
big
he's
man.
the one that's going to win this.
Yeah, he's gonna fertilize that egg.
Oh, Lord.
No
So anyway,
babies, no babies.
Big bucks, no babies.
so anyway, Code Willy happened.
Code Willy happened, and it's kind of like just like typical nightclub shit. Just like everybody's like dancing and gyrating, and there's just
You
like
have no room to move.
have no room to move. People are like
Hopefully you're stuck
kissing
behind
each other
someone
and
hot.
like dancing with each other, and like everybody's like, it's just weird how like when you're with your group of friends, how at one point in the night you're all like, woo, no, yes, but later, like at first, just like we're all mild mannered adults.
We
you
are
know,
We're,
Okay.
we're responsible.
okay.
How was your week, gentlemen and ladies?
Yes.
Yes.
then,
Let me
like,
put my pinky out while I take this shot.
Right.
Well, they
there,
drink
so-
some Manischewitz.
and it brought down.
I've never actually had Manischewitz.
Yeah, I know.
But like fast forward 3 hours later, and it's just like everyone's like sweating, and like two people are making out in the corner, and then like somebody's trying to crowd surf, and like just like everyone, like somebody's licking somebody else's face, and somebody got a drink spilled on them, and like you're doing the cha-cha slide or some shit, and it's like you don't know what time it is because time has no value because you're drunk, and like it's, and then like you figure out it's like 1:58, so you need an Uber now, and like yeah.
And all the Ubers are gone.
You know, all the Ubers are gone, and then like there's that one person that has to pee that won't shut up because they have to fucking pee, and that other person's upset about something you don't know, you don't give a shit,
They're on
but
their
they're
phone
sad.
crying, like,
Yeah, and then somebody else just bitches because they want food, and then you're just like, that's a good
hungry.
option. That's a great option. And then it all just kind of somehow everyone makes their way home, and then you all pass the fuck out.
Yay.
Nice.
We
Sounds
made
like a
it.
good Saturday.
All right, now the story about
Yeah, absolutely.
Saucepan.
Okay, all right. So, as we heard from last week, a friend of mine who shall remain nameless, he's the gentleman that whenever we would go out drinking or just doing stuff, always had a story. Now,
Right.
this is before he and I were very good friends. This is funny because this is actually how he and I became friends. But there was one night.
It's such a Looney Tunes cartoon.
It really, like, boom, you'll never catch me, like, run off.
We're friends now.
I get a new one of these like every 2 weeks so the government can't track me. We're friends now.
Yeah, we're friends now. That's so fucking great.
I can't wait that long to get
Rich,
money.
like, poor people need money now. We should rewatch all of that.
I would love to.
Yeah, but so he was just being belligerently drunk and stupid, and he was running his mouth and saying a certain epitaph that should not be flying out of his face. And at one point, I was just like, shut the fuck up. That's it. That's all you're gonna get. Shut the fuck up. Sit the fuck down. We're all gonna have a nice night. He continues to be stupid and drunk. And at one point, because it's like a one single level house, so it's kind of like the room we were all hanging out in connects to the kitchen, connects to this, connects to that. You know, it's like a rancher.
There,
yeah. And so we're all in the kitchen just chilling, whatever.
Maxing, relaxing, all cool.
No, Hillary. You've already got the vote. Or do you?
Wow.
Too soon?
No.
No,
It's fine.
not soon enough.
It's fucking fine.
Everything's fucking fine.
It's fucking fine.
It's fucking fine.
As the flames go up.
This is fine. Everything is fine.
Yeah.
I fucking love that movie.
It's phenomenal.
But we're in the kitchen at one point in time, and I have the saucepan. It was just laying there, and he comes out, and he's just being really fucking obnoxious and really drunk. And I'm just like, hey, because I didn't have anything to drink, and I just said, hey, and I took the saucepan, and I was like scolding him with it, like just being stupid, just like knock it the fuck off, and like tapped him with the sauce, like just lightly, just like a doop, just tapped him on the stomach. I was like, knock it the fuck off. He's like, the fuck, bro, and he comes at like he gets ridiculously angry.
Hulk
from, like,
rage mode.
Yeah, like not even regular Hulk, like Red Hulk, like Planet Hulk. Like,
You're like, and suddenly he's like 9 stories above you. You're like, oh my god, I didn't know he was this tall.
yeah, the thing was he was being belligerent and stupid the entire night. So it wasn't just like me. It was kind of like a, can you act your fucking age, not your fucking shoe size? But at that point in time, he comes rushing to me, like with the intent to fight. So I step back, plant myself, and just fucking swung. And literally hit him as hard as I could on the side of the face with a fucking saucepan. So that happens, right?
You're right.
I get this like anime type image in my head of Marcus
Dong.
doing a quick back step and then
That's exactly where my mind went, too.
Here's the thing, right? It kind of staggers him. He's like, fuck you. And he, like, comes again. So I do it again. And at one point...
it's like fucking whack-a-mole.
At one point, like, he rushes me again. And he doesn't, like... He's drunk. So when he tries to tackle me, I flip him and I have him pinned by his shirt. And I'm literally just beating the fuck out of him with a saucepan.
Oh my god!
Like...
I'm never letting you in my kitchen again.
Yeah, how about it?
It's like, think about like in MMA ground and pound when they have them like pinned down and they're punching
they're just
them.
going at him.
Yeah, but it's with a saucepan.
Yeah.
And at one point, like everyone was kind of like standing around looking like, oh fuck, like they're
This is
not.
real.
Yeah, this is real, and you could just see everyone's faces like, Mark is like, what the fuck? And I'm just like just going because I'm just like, if he gets up, he's gonna try and fight me. So I'm just like, fuck him, and I'm just like, ah, and then our other friend just like literally comes in the room, like tells me to get off, grabs him and just throws him in the other room and starts like reaming him the fuck out. Like you could hear him screaming at the top of his fucking lungs at him, and then my other friends are just like, so you want to go to Sheets?
You
Well,
hungry?
you know, my only thought here is instead of the picture that Gabby made of you with like the board and everything, she should have made a picture of you wielding a saucepan.
Yeah, I want you in like a karate like robe,
samurai garb.
in a dojo with the saucepan.
Exactly.
I feel like we should cast Marcus as the hero and the American version of Battle Royale.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my god, yeah.
But yeah, like it actually dented the fucking bottom of the saucepan, and he had a concussion. And then our friend kept the saucepan on his mantle for a while.
Just like,
And
Getting gold plated and like a frame and all that stuff.
And then,
Marcus saved the day.
and then what was funny?
This saucepan is commemorated.
What's funny is he called me the next day, and he usually leaves me this really angry voicemail. He's just like, "Me, you, blah, 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 like when you fucking talk and blah, blah, blah." And I was just like,
All right, bro.
Yeah, whatever. And then everybody else is just like, no, you were being a dick, and you tried to fight, and you got a concussion because he
And
beat
you
the
got
shit
your
out
ass.
of you.
This is
And then the next day, like, everybody was just like laughing about it, and my friend nicknamed me the Cookware Avenger.
I just like Saucepan Marcus.
Yeah. I just want to see Saucepan Marcus. Like,
Marcus.
So I know we need Marcus on our side during a zombie apocalypse now.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
We
I
need
will-
someone who thinks quick on their feet like that.
Just
Just
equip
gonna
him
go
with a
to the
saucepan,
nearest,
man.
like Home Depot or whatever, and just get all the pots and pans.
That's like-
give you a backpack. just like
Just equip
this
him
is like-
saucepans, dual-wield saucepans.
Marcus, like in The Walking Dead, just dragging a giant duffel bag, and then just unzips. Let's go.
Marcus will be our Norman Reedus of our group.
It was like this one time, my family went on vacation. I think they went to the beach for like a weekend, like a long weekend. And I stayed home, so I have the house to myself. But you never know. Like, I got my little brother had a fucking Louisville Slugger in the fucking garage. So I just took it and had it in my room. It was like, yeah. So I'm gonna watch like Oprah interview people while I have this Louisville Slugger in my room. It's a great weekend.
All right.
And then I didn't realize that it was still in there. And then like 5-6 months later, my little brother wanted to go play baseball. He was like, "Have you seen my bat?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's in my closet."
It's all right.
Whoopsies.
Yeah, I just
You're just
want.
hiding shit from your little brother. Real nice, dude. Bully.
That kid. We mess with each other all the time. Like, he was going out to play. He was going out to play basketball the other day. We were going out to just shoot around, and so he's in the laundry room changing his shirt. I look over, and he's just switching from one T-shirt to another. But I start like screaming and hyping him up. I'm just like, "Is he putting the fucking jersey on? Look at this kid. He's ready to go. Hey!" And he's just like,
Thank God I hate you, Marcus, so much.
We just fuck with each other all the time.
How old is he?
He's 13.
Okay.
Oh,
So
nice.
he's like at that age. Like,
Yeah.
Where it's like you can actually hold a conversation.
yeah, like
They start becoming human beings.
That's the thing. Like if I
You don't have to be like, hi.
Why can't I have a kid that's like born around? I'd say like maybe like 7 or 8, so that way you can communicate
Yeah.
with them. So that way it's like, what's wrong? Instead of just scream crying the whole time. It's like,
Unfortunately,
we just
that's
facilitate-
not how this works, Luke.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna fund research for it to happen to make my life easier.
It's called sending them away to boarding school and bringing them back.
As babies. That's so fucked up.
They don't know what mommy and daddy look like until 7 or 8.
Oh my God.
the son of Luke,
That's
aka
not
the
true.
son of Batman.
Exactly.
That's. Oh my god.
But even when he was young, like, he would always,
He's a smart kid.
yeah, he's a smart little butterball. And he'd come home and he'd ask me to play, like, he'd always ask me to play Connect 4 with him. And my mom would just be like, he's a kid, you have to let him win. I'm like, no!
Doing this.
No, I would trash him. And the thing was, like, he's like 6 or 7, so
And Marcus would get up like, in your face!
No. What I would do is I'd be really calm until like the very last piece. Put the last piece in when I won. I just throw my hands up and I just look at him dead face. I would just be like, Connect 4 champion of the world. And that's all I would say.
He's like, I hate you, Marcus!
No, he always wanted to play.
He's like, no, because he wants to beat you now. Yeah, he's like, no,
Yeah.
fuck you, we're doing
He
this
lives
again.
up to the challenge.
Yeah, he would just talk, even like at 6 or 7, just talk shit. Let's play more Connect 4. So I'm gonna fuck you up one day. Like Connect 4, sorry, whatever it was. My mom was just like, you have to let him win. I'm like, nah, man.
I'm not gonna do that.
I'm not gonna do that. But he always wanted to play because when he won, it was just that much sweeter. And
That's beautiful.
yeah, it's like, that kid. Some days.
He'll be in charge of a Fortune 500 company, and Marcus will come over.
Like-
They'll play Connect 4. It's like, why can't I beat you?
He'd be like, I could still do something better than you. Connect 4. What up?
One of the funniest moments that it's random like sibling shit. And so my mom, I think it was during the summer. So my mom is a teacher and he had off school. So we all head off the next day, and my mom was just like, we might go to Walmart, and I was just like, all right, cool, let me know, because I want to grab a couple of things. So they're going to Walmart. She sends him up to wake me up, but she doesn't. she's just like, go wake up your brother and tell him we're going if he wants to come. So he's like, all right, yeah. And I'm like hanging, like I was laying on the opposite side of the bed, so my head is like hanging off. So he walks in, dead asleep. Rather than him like nudge me and be like, hey, do you want to? He leans in really fast, like over my face, and screams like, "Do you want to go to Walmart?" Like top of his lungs,
Christ.
and yeah, I almost had a fucking heart attack. I like woke up swinging because I'm dead asleep to this small little chocolate child is screaming in my face like, "Do you want to fight, child?"
Not particularly.
Marcus has his saucepan at his bedside. He's ready to go.
He's like mounted on the
Remember I had my your Louisville
slugger in
Slugger.
the closet.
Just remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But yeah, so I was like, him and all his friends, they all hang out at our place anyway, so it's just like, whenever I come in, it's just like the peanut gallery is constantly talking shit. It's just like, you want to play Halo? Bet you I can beat you in Halo. I can beat you in basketball. I can beat you in this game. And some days I'm just like, alright, square the fuck up, bitches, let's go.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Pretty much, because they're all like, like, they're like 12 through kind of like 14, 15, so they're like sitting around talking shit, but when I come through and I fuck them up in Halo, it's just that much sweeter, because they sat around and talked so much shit, and I'm just like, fucking won.
Well, I still remember one of my favorite moments of, like, growing up was, and this is obviously as I was older.
Wait,
it was
like you grew up?
I did.
No, he came out with this. That awful
woke up
beard
like-
and everything.
I was gonna say that.
my brother was playing God of War, and he got stuck on a certain level. Like, he couldn't get past a certain part and whatnot. And I hadn't played it prior. And he's like, I can't beat this. And he's just like, you know what, Nick? You play more games. Like, you should try this. And I'm just like, all right. And I died once. And he died like 50 times. I died once, and then my next try, I got it. He got so pissed off at me. He's like, "Why? How did you? That was luck. That was luck." I'm like, "Nah, son, that's skill."
No, it was
Oh,
luck.
Nick is so bad.
That's like when you beat somebody at something you're not really good at, and they're just like, play me again. You're just like, no, I won.
Exactly. It's just like,
no, we're
nope,
not
I did it once. I'm walking out on top.
Always quit while you're ahead.
Well, I was saying about that. What was that? Friday. I ended up working late because I was doing helping out with the track meet up in the high school, and I was talking with the one teacher, and we got into like sports stuff and whatnot. And at one point, I was just like, yeah, if I ever was part of a team that won like the Stanley Cup or the Super Bowl or the World Series or something like that, I'd be like, yep, retiring. I'm done. Like, I got my one. I'm good. Peace.
That's like when people just like, this player didn't do anything and he got a ring. I'd be like, well, I'd be a really expensive bench warmer too if I had the opportunity.
In a heartbeat.
Like, think about it.
Sign me up.
You're making a decent amount of money to do nothing, and then you go to the championship and your team fucking wins?
Cool with
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, like, you get a bonus for winning, you got all the money on top of it, and then you get a sweet ring.
You're the only player without the concussion and
Without the concussion, the
And the
lifelong
money.
injuries.
lifelong brain damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'll take that bonus, I'll invest that bonus, and that bonus will make me more money.
That's awful.
Not really.
No, it's pretty.
I mean, it's honest, but
Lucky is more like it.
true. You get the glory. Maybe not quite
All
as
right,
much the
this
fame,
is,
but
this is what we do. What's the difference between luck and skill? Like, at this point. Like, so, there's a bench warmer. He gets put on a team and just collects all his money and gets to the Super Bowl. Does he have luck or does he have skill?
luck.
No, I think he had a certain...
He's an amount of. He's,
Yeah.
He has an amount of
it's a
skill,
measurable
yes.
amount of
Skill.
But not as
to
much
put
as
in-
another
in-
person.
No, he's probably unlucky because he probably has a measurable amount of skill, but he's on a team that
Has someone with more skill.
Yeah,
more
he just
skill.
happens to have other players that are better than he.
And then, so if you have considering how lucky you are you lucky to be in this situation because you're just like collecting a paycheck, or are you unlucky because you want to play?
yeah.
It could be.
Well-
it could be the former. Because,
Well, the only issue with
concussions.
that is some people don't look at the bright side of it. Well, you're collecting a paycheck that's like $200, $200,000 a game or
Yeah.
something like that, you're like, well, well, I don't feel purpose in this. Well, shit, you got 200.
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna
got
go home
200.
and buy a Maserati. I'm purpose.
You got
right
200.
now.
You got $200,000 to feel have purpose
Yes.
in.
I will sit and wear a jersey for $200,000.
Exactly.
I'll do
Any
like
fucking day.
one hit a week. I'll let someone unload on me for like one time a week, even.
I mean,
so, like,
that's just a made up number. I don't know how much they get
yeah,
paid per
but a
game or
lot.
anything.
I think
but
that
like,
the NFL minimum's like at least $500,000 or something like that a year.
I could do that.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
right.
could do that.
no problem.
I feel
Minimum
my
wage.
purpose now.
Yes.
I'll take that minimum
I
wage.
just say, so Marcus, you haven't gotten any playing time. You've been sitting on the bench. Your jersey sales are low. How do you feel? Paid, bitch.
Exactly. I feel good. I don't have any aches or pains. No concussions. I'm getting paid.
Look at this sweet hedge fund. All you motherfuckers are trying to buy nightclubs and car washes and dumb shit. Invest your fucking money. Be fiscally responsible.
I got my Roth IRA, son. What up?
Yeah. Yeah. Watch Broke. It's a great 40 for 40 ESPN documentary.
Yeah, for real.
You ever watch that show Ballers?
Yes, it's a great
Is
show.
that actually good?
Yeah.
I like
Or is
that
it-
haven't
show.
seen that
I've only
one.
seen the first
Is it Dwayne
season.
Johnson
Is the
just
second
being all
season
Dwayne
out, or is that?
Johnson-y?
I haven't really looked into it, but I watched some
Yeah,
of it.
I
But
like
no.
I like Dwayne Johnson. It's just kind
No,
of
no.
That's the way he said
It's not like him walking around like, do you know what I'm cooking in bed? Like flexing.
Right.
his-
That's
and
more
then
like,
he's like a sports agent.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
feel like that'd be
yeah.
entertaining in and of itself.
And it
It's
really
like
is.
Entourage. I heard it's like kind of like Entourage, but with sports. Kind of. Well,
Kinda.
Not really. It's more like saying, don't spend your money like an idiot and stop giving your money to your family unless you're not taking care of yourself, you dumb son of a bitch.
yeah.
But it's like him trying to like telegraph that and like all the trials and shit. Like there's one story arc where it's him, and there's one where it's another player who was famous and now he doesn't play anymore, and he's trying to like reassimilate into like. And now he's got a job as a car salesman and stuff like that. But his friends are still famous, so when they go out, it's kind of like he's famous. I mean, they're famous. He's not really famous anymore. They're kind of younger and single, and he's got a wife, and so it's kind of like the transition
Right.
from
From that life to this one.
yeah. And it's not like oh man, this is gonna win so many awards, but it's kind of like it's a cool show.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
Yeah, it's definitely
That's all I can
entertaining.
ask,
You're gonna get some substance from it.
Cool.
So you're gonna sit there and be like, "The fuck did I just watch?" Like, that's like, have you ever watched any of Young Pope?
No.
I heard that's pretty great.
I watched part of episode 1, and I was like, "What in the flying fuck is going on?" I know it's supposed to be like some crazy head trip, and there's like a lot of metaphors and like running themes and shit. But I was like 20 minutes in, and I'm just like, "The hell?" Like,
I don't even know what Young Pope is.
It's like Jude Law is the first. He gets he's appointed the first American pope in history. It's fictional, yeah, but it's like, yeah, it's Jude
Right.
Yeah, it's the first American pope.
Jude Law does?
Jude Law. He's not American. I
but
know
he's-
Jude Law is not American, but he plays an American who's appointed pope.
My mind's blown. Is this Repo Man too?
Yeah, it's like he gets reassigned and then he gets
The
a new
opera.
identity, becomes the pope. And then the organizers I'm used to take my.
It's
guns out.
Stillman the Return.
Yeah.
I'm repoing this religion. Consider yourself repoed.
Repoed.
Was that movie bad or good? I can't remember.
It was bad.
Pretty bad. All right, I won't watch it. But
wasn't the first one all right, and the second one was garbage?
Was there a second one?
Yeah,
It was.
I don't,
there was.
Was there?
Pretty sure.
No, I think we're thinking of there was Repo Man is a remake of
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of like
and
the remake.
the opera of
Yeah, Repo the Opera.
Repo the opera.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Repo Man wasn't like a musical or anything.
Yeah.
But Repo opera or whatever
Can we-
was
can we-
the
Next time you make a sandwich, can we make like a 4-minute opera about you making that sandwich?
Yes. I think the answer to that is instantly yes.
I don't think it'd be that entertaining.
You never know until you try.
Who knows?
It's true. It made great YouTube material.
I'm pretty done.
Yeah, we've been all over the place.
Been around the world and I. I'm calling this a sode.
Let's call it a sode.
Don't you fucking dare, Luke.
He's been doing a lot lately.
He did it to me like 6 times last
We
week.
were dude, how is that different from any other? Like,
You don't try to wet willy me normally that much.
All right.
That's
No,
true.
no, I
It
do
was
like
like
getting-
poor Bianca's like, oh my
Oh my
ear.
god, Bianca, that's
It
right.
smells like
Bianca once.
it smells like beer.
Beer and cigarettes.
That's what Bianca said. It was hilarious.
She said you did it like 3 times. I was like,
Not
damn,
to Bianca.
that's
She's
a lot of times for
exaggerating.
Luke to be doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's going on, Luke? Talk to us. This is a
He
therapy
doesn't have a
session.
problem, man.
Last
He
night
can stop
was-
wet willying any time he wants.
Last night was celebratory, Luke. Like, I'm getting fucked up because I had a great fucking week. Like, I
It's
am,
the freaking weekend going to
I'm on
have me
top
some
of the world.
fun.
Like, that's the thing. Is like, you know, I was telling Nick like last night, like working that summer job at the lake, where it's just like, you know,
Yeah.
put in 8 hours. I'm like, fuck, that sucks. I get home after this, like, yeah, I'm working like maybe like 9 to 10 hours a day. But I'm like, I got shit done today. I got paid, like, and it worked. It was fucking dope. I'm like, yeah. So last night I was like, happy birthday, Steve! Yay! Let's have fun.
That's different from. Well, I mean, you come into it like feeling shitty, and then by the end, by like drink number 8, you're just like, "Happy birthday, Steve! Yay! Let's have fun!"
Exactly.
But yeah, so.
Yeah.
And then wet willies are fun, so yeah. Man, you get a wet willy, you get a wet willy, you get a wet willy.
I never
I
wanted
could,
one.
I could see Luke with like one of those giant foam number 1 fingers, and he has a bucket, and he just like dunks it in the bucket, and like
It's
goes
just
like booping people inside of the fucking head.
It's just a bucket of saliva collected over. Like,
Oh my god!
it's just like boop, swipe.
Gross.
And you're
Anyway.
not like Roger Howe?
I said I neither
Need my
confirm nor deny. I
pecan
just kind of like.
sandies.
Yeah. And on that note.
All right, my name is Marcus. You can find me on Snapchat at SIRMAV. Send me all your cool snaps. I'll watch them if they're not weird.
I'm Greg. Bye.
You're not Greg.
I wasn't
still
done,
Greg. Still,
Greg.
Greg is not a good hashtag.
You have the
You didn't
alliteration.
put my song on, Luke.
What song?
Put my song
The
on.
one- yeah, I've only been wanting to put it on for the last 40 minutes. It's fine.
Anyway, you
That
fuckers.
was funny.
Maggie was like, I was trying to like talk to him because no one else knows anything about this band. I was like, I wanted to talk to him about it. And Greg just goes, whatever. And just it's
Yeah.
like, she's like, he just wants to start a conversation.
Yeah. QUEZMAV is
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Sorry, go ahead.
Luke go and fuck a tree.
It rhymed.
I wouldn't. No, sorry. I don't like the environment that much.
Is it a softwood?
Luke's
There's nothing
not.
soft about this one. Oh, dick jokes.
You remember Final Fantasy X?
Oh, God.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, we're going everywhere.
Seymour.
Did someone give you like the opposite of Adderall today because you have major ADD?
It's called Pixie Sticks.
No, when you brought up tree, and then I got an image of
Luke
that.
fucking a tree. That's what I got.
Well,
We need fan art.
that's how that was actually a segue to what I was thinking.
I know what he's talking about.
Whatever. I'm Luke.
There's a
No, I'm not entertaining this idea.
No.
We'll get there.
No. QUEZMAV. That's Instagram and Twitter, goddammit. I'm Luke. You can find me at HUKE_LOOVER.
You step on my moment.
I'm Greg. All right, Nick, go.
I'm hijacking the Trophy Husband's Twitter and telling people follow me. 'Cause fuck you all. Just me. I'm about to John Lennon this shit. I'm going on my own.
All right, so
Where's Yoko?
Where's your Yoko? Exactly.
Plenty of Yokos, don't worry. Psycho bitches. Whatever. Anyway.
I was gonna say Yoko's is tequila bottle.
Oh.
Fine with me.
Okay. You gonna go or am I going?
I already went.
Okay. In that case,
We'll
then.
put it on our Twitter later. It's Luke Luver. Yes, you know. I'm fun. They're not. Go ahead.
Luke has Twitter meltdown next at 8.
I wish we could just hack. We just steal Luke's account and put Roger as the profile.
Never leaving my Facebook up again.
Change the profile description to who has pecan sandy. Oh god! All right. And on that note, I am Nick. You can find me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter, all at nlens42. That's NLENZ42. Don't forget to hit up the official Trophy House on Twitter at The True Trophies. Brand new episodes coming to you, as always, every Tuesday for hashtag Trophy Tuesdays. And hey, folks, we're going to have officially 52 next week. So tune in for a special kind of sort of year anniversary. Yeah.
And on that note, we'll catch you guys next week. Have a good one.
Yay.
Now on to Final Fantasy X. So
Wait, I'm not done.